Welcome to Everyday Photography. My name's Chris, and today we're going to be talking about gear and gadgets and all kinds of gizmos and things that I use and have. So somebody asked me a question, what kind of gadgets do you have? And that could go on forever, but I'm just going to show you some random ones, things that I think are useful. I'll start with more gear related than gadget related. Obviously, you're going to be having all kinds of memory cards and everything. I highly suggest getting one of these. It's a little low pro little thing that carries your memory cards. I take one out with me everywhere I go when I go shoot. That way, it's waterproof. I can just throw it in my bag. It's gonna have room for roughly around 8 memory cards, give or take, and I use compact flash cards, so this holds them really well. You could use it for other things. You can put them in cases, do whatever you want. But that's really useful for that. Also, as far as bags go, I got multiple different bags I use. I'll show you 2 of them. This one's a smaller Nikon bag. This is if I only have a couple lenses I'm going to be bringing and the camera and some couple little gadgets that I want to bring, since that's the word of the day. If I'm going to be bringing more lenses, I bring my Nikon backpack. It's got a lot of different slots on it. It's got room for multiple different lenses in here. And then it's got room for the camera. Obviously up top, it's got room for other stuff in the back that zips up. The sides both open, so you'll be able to take a look and obviously use that. This bag was roughly, I think it was like 75 bucks when I bought it online. You can get them. I see them on there all the time. This other bag, I mean, you can get it for like 20 bucks. It's pretty cheap. These low pro things, I think they were like 10 bucks. So pretty inexpensive. Now I'll start showing you some other things that I have that I use. So I have this. It's a wetsuit for my camera, made by Nikon. Or designed for Nikon, not made by Nikon. I think it's some off-brand, but basically I can take my camera with a lens wherever I put my camera. So I can take my camera, have a lens attached to it, and I could actually slide the lens in and wrap it up. Obviously takes a second to do so, but basically if I had a lens on it, it's going to go in here something like this, and basically you're going to be able to have it protected from water and everything else. So and I think you can get like a 18 to 200 or just a regular zoom lens on here. You're not going to get a 300 millimeter lens on here, but this works really well in a pinch. You can actually throw it in your bag if it's pretty compact. I would highly recommend getting one. It's definitely kept me from getting water on my camera multiple times. If you're going to be shooting in the rain, and you know you're going to be shooting in the rain, I recommend getting one of these. And no, it's not some sort of Chinese torture trap that you get your hand stuck in. It's actually meant for your camera. So what it is you actually would have your camera in here with a lens on it, which it will say does get a little snug when you're trying to put this in here with the battery pack. But basically what you do is you take and you put your camera inside here, and you attach your lens to it, and this is going to be able to protect your camera from rain. And there's a zip on the bottom that I would have just opened up. Would have been a lot faster doing it that way, but basically you can take your camera, which if you can see, I've got my camera that I can see through on the back. It has the opening in the front for the lens, and basically I could shoot through this, and I could continue shooting in the rain, keep the water off my camera, see the back of my screen. These side pouches, I'll be able to pull tight. So there's a lot of things you can do on it. It does have a zip on the bottom that allows it to open up, and then you can pull the camera out that way. So a lot of different things that you can do. I'm actually going to open that back up. Faster and easier way to get my camera back out. So as you can see, just pull it right out. So that's something I've got. I highly recommend if you're going to be going out somewhere near water, get one of these. If you got a couple small lenses, you can actually throw at one of these. It basically is a Loctite thing to keep water out. I think I bought it on eBay. It was like 10 bucks. And then other things. All right, so what else we got? So if you want to be able to put flash, like an off-camera flash on a table, this works really nice. So I could take one of these off-camera flashes like this, put it on here, lock it into place, and then it just sits. So as you see, if my hand was flat, it would just sit. So basically this is kind of nice if you just want to set it up somewhere and you don't have like an actual stand or anything for it. So these little stands are probably like $1. They're super cheap. And then what else? Then I've got tripods, all kinds of tripods. So you're going to want a full tripod, which I'm not going to pull out my full tripods in the closet, but basically you'll have your full tripod that you use, maybe multiple different ones. You're also going to have things that will attach your camera places. I've seen like the Gizmodo ones. I've got a little table tripod. So this is cheap, it's easy, it's made by Sunpack. And basically what it is it's just a table tripod. And these legs go out, so if you want to actually make it taller, you can. And then you use this, you could screw your camera right on top, and you could use this as a table tripod. It's nice if you just want to be able to throw it in your pocket, throw it in your bag, because you're not going to be able to take a full tripod. But then if you find a brick wall or something where you can just plop this on top of, now you got yourself a pretty good tripod. So, and they're pretty sturdy. So I'm pretty thrilled with this tripod for sure. What else? Then you got attachments. So everybody's got their phone with them at all times. So what's a really nice way to be able to transfer stuff over is get something like this. This is for multiple different types of memory cards. This one has compact flash on it. I actually put a little adapter on the end that'll convert this over from a regular USB to going into a USB-C, which is what my Android phone is. And they've also got ones, this also had the old mini plug, the old style Android. So if you have one of those, this one actually came with it. The company that makes this is WEM. I don't even really know, but if you just look it up, you'll be able to find it. They make all different ones. This was another one that I got. This one's made by L Design. It's a smart reader. Has multiple different slots, different kinds of memory cards there. Same thing, has the old USB style on there. Then we've got just a regular USB cord. Having one of these is really nice. You have USB to the camera spot that's on the side, the little mini port that's on the side. You've got so you can transfer things over to a computer or whatever else you need. And I have a couple of those different cords here. Then you've got obviously a remote trigger. I highly recommend these. You can actually, this just plugs right into the side of the camera. And you can use this as a remote trigger. Really nice, especially if you're doing like fireworks or anything where you don't want the camera to shake or move or do anything like that. Highly recommend getting that. What else? Then there's all different things. So this was one of the attachments I got. It's actually got something that you can strap this on, and it goes onto your chest. So what it does is that it's got a removable piece here. This attaches onto the camera and slides right in, and then locks into place. And then it's got a piece that actually holds it on so that it'll kind of wrap around to your chest, and you use it as a stabilizer for your camera. So pretty neat. I don't use it very often, but I have it, so I wanted to show it to you. And then as far as anything else, that's pretty much it as far as camera gear. I will point out one other really cool, neat thing that my wife ended up actually buying me that was really useful. And because I play golf, also, I have a really bad golf game, so my wife recommended me, videotaping myself golfing. This is not for your Nikon camera, but this is going to be for your phone, believe it or not. And I don't normally, promote stuff like that, but this is something called Selfie Golf. And what it is, as you'll see, it's got a clip on the back that has a little spot right here where you can actually put one of those practice sticks in, or if you have something else where a pole or something where it can lock onto, it latches onto your phone. So you actually can take even these massive, huge Android phones and put this on here. And what it does is that, so now if I was going to videotape, I could literally put this onto one of the things and videotape, set it up to swing for me. So, or set it up to take a video while I swing, not swing for me. If it swung for me, maybe I'd be better at golf. But just cool thing. It's called Selfie Golf. So just want to throw that one out there, a little plug for them, because I thought that was really cool. And then other than that, just storage gear, having places to put all your camera stuff, especially as you get a lot of it. I highly recommend. I use clear Rubbermaid bins because I've got a bunch of stuff. You can use whatever you want, but this is just some of the stuff that I've got. I've got other stuff that I use periodically too, but just thought I'd share those with you. So subscribe to my channel, like my post, and let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.